Welcome to Critical Me. I'm Melissa.
I'm Eric.
Feeling the vibe already, I see.
Well, it was a ghost movie, so
Yeah.
I have to, embrace the
dark side.
the spirit world. So, Melissa, what did you think of the story?
The story. I didn't know what to expect going into it. I enjoyed the 80s versions of Ghostbusters. I had no idea how they were going to take this. Definitely a female empowerment kind of a story. It could have been better. I honestly, I feel like it was a money grab. You know what I mean? So it was okay. I expected to laugh more than I actually did. I did a little bit, but not as much as I had hoped to in the previous ones. So story, I give it a 6.
Fair enough. For me, for story, I believe that this is one of the weakest elements out of that we're going to rate. The cameos with the original cast, and I really felt like they would have been a continuation, not like a complete relaunch. In the previews, it kind of was like 30 years ago, and then all of a sudden now there are these new people, and the people who were that are not even, it's like they were not even that. So to me, it's like, to me, that was just so disappointing. I'm going to give this thing a 3 for story.
Yeah, it was completely unrelated to the previous. Anyway, entertainment value. This is what the audiences are going for. They're going for that nostalgic value. Again, cameos made the movie fun. They were unrelated to their previous characters, and special shout out to Slimer who made his cameo. Yeah, it had entertainment value, so I give it an 8.
So for me, entertainment value, that's like, go out, see this. Run to the theater. I mean, they did heavy promotion on this thing. I was entertained, but to me, for pushing this thing as hard of a comedy as it was, I almost felt like some things were just too forced. And with ticket prices almost $20 a ticket nowadays, it's just like, you really got to be entertained. Visually, it looked amazing. They had top to bottom, but that's another category. I'm gonna rate this thing a 6.
Okay.
Performances, I really don't like. I'm gonna be straight up. I do not like Melissa McCarthy, but I thought she did good in this role. I thought that the cast overall, they did good. The cameos were good. This is not that the acting was not. I just felt like they were trying to throw in too many combinations. Like everybody was, trying to milk a laugh everywhere they could get it, and which. Just performance-wise, I'm gonna say that they did good. It was 7.
Yeah, I'm along the same lines. Performances were okay. I've seen Melissa McCarthy do better. I think she's a fearless comedian. I do actually enjoy her work. I really liked Kate McKinnon, how she stole the scenes by being like the craziest of crazy scientists, and Kristen Wiig definitely tapped into that insecure character that she's pretty much known for, as you remember from Bridesmaids. Performance, it was okay. I'll give it a. No, I want to give it a 6.5. 6. I'll just stay with 6.
Artistry, I feel like this is of the highest level right here.
Yeah.
I mean, the ghosts looked awesome. The costumes. You could tell they weren't on a skeleton budget making this thing. I'm gonna rate it at a 9 because it just visually, sound. They had the elite people in the industry giving them the best product that they could create, and they did. And I felt like they did good.
Yeah. It was definitely big budget to the nines. The artistry was great special effects, and just all that you imagine and more, basically, for the 21st century. Artistry was, yeah, it was up there. It was an 8 for me.
So the vibe-wise, going and seeing this thing opening weekend, that's when the energy is the highest, where you really feel it in the theater and everything like that. And you could tell, to me, this is a movie that the bar is set so high with so much promotion and everything like that. It's very hard to deliver. And, laughter, I feel like, is contagious, especially like opening weekend. I feel like a comedy, and it's like, I didn't hear a lot of laughs. I mean, to me, it was more just like you're just kind of along for the ride. So to me, it's like that's part of what you're paying for when you go out to that, is you want to be in that exciting energy. So I'm gonna rate it at a 6.
Yeah, I was expecting more from the vibe. I couldn't help but wonder when the sequel's going to come out to this. It's just like a continuation of Ghostbusters for years to come. The vibe, yeah, it was okay. It's like kind of what you expected, and it didn't quite. Well, how should I say this? It's like I expected more from it, but it was kind of ha-ha funny. It just kind of ties into what I was saying before. So the vibe, it was okay. I'll put it at a 7.
35 for Melissa, 31 for me, which is a total score of 66 for Ghostbusters. 66.
This is Critical Me. Spooky Eric.